In this video, we are going to show you the perfect itinerary for the wine route in Argentina. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary that combines the three main wine-producing regions, the historic center of Mendoza, the land of Malbec in Lujan de Cuyo, and the wild luxury at the foot of the mountains in the Uco Valley. To do this trip without rushing, enjoying the paired lunches that last all afternoon, and the Andean landscapes, we recommend at least 5 to 7 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 7-day itinerary with the best of this region detailed day by day. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit the wine route? Mendoza is a sun destination all year round. The best time by far is autumn, especially March and April. It is the time of vendimia, the grape harvest, when the city is partying. The vines are full of grapes and the weather is perfect. Spring from October to December is also beautiful and green. Summer from January to February is very hot, with temperatures exceeding 95 degrees Fahrenheit, which can be tiring. Winter from June to August is cold and dry, ideal for those who want to see snow in the nearby mountains or ski, but the vines will be dry. And how many days to stay? To do this itinerary covering the classic wineries, the modern ones in the Uco Valley, and the high mountain tour, the bare minimum we recommend is 4 days. But to take it easy and include a spa day at the thermal baths, the ideal is 6 or 7 days. With 7 days, you can stay 3 nights in downtown Mendoza, or Chacras de Coria, and 3 nights in the Uco Valley for an immersive experience. Now let us talk about transportation. How to get around on this route. To arrive, you will fly to El Plumerillo International Airport in Mendoza, MD. To get around between the center and the wineries, logistics require planning as alcohol and driving do not mix, and the law is strict. The options are remis or private driver. It is the most comfortable option. You hire a driver for the whole day. It costs about $80 to $120 a day, depending on the distance. Maipu is closer, Uco is far. Bus Vitivinicola. It is a tourist bus that runs fixed routes hop on hop off through wineries. It costs about $40 for the ticket and is great for those who are alone or as a couple and want to save money. Car rental. Only worth it if you have a designated driver who does not drink or to go to the hotel in the Uco Valley and stay there. The roads are great. Now let us get to the detailed day by day. Day 1. Arrival in Mendoza Center. Arrive via the airport and take a taxi or Cabify to the hotel downtown. The ride costs about $8. Start walking through Plaza Independencia, the heart of the city. See the dancing water fountain. Walk along Peatonal Sarmiento, a pedestrian street full of cafes. Stop for an ice cream or a coffee with media lunas. Have dinner on Aristides Villanueva Avenue. It is the nightlife street. Choose a craft brewery like Chachingo or a tapas bar and start getting into the mood. Day 2. Origins in Maipu. Today is the day to visit the Maipu region, the oldest and closest to the center. Start at Bodega La Rural. It houses the wine museum with antique tools and giant wooden barrels. The visit is accessible and historic. For lunch, the mandatory stop is Casa El Enemigo by winemaker Alejandro Vigil. The paired lunch here is a legendary experience inspired by Dante's Divine Comedy. There are several courses and award-winning wines. It costs about $90 and needs to be booked 3 months in advance. In the afternoon, visit Olivicola Laur for an olive oil tasting. It was voted the best olive oil producer in the world. The tour costs about $10. Day 3. The land of Malbec in Lujan de Cuyo. This is the region of the most famous wineries. Start at Catina Zapata. The Mayan pyramid architecture is an icon. The tour is super popular and explains the history of the family that put Malbec on the map. Proceed to Bodega Lagarde. It is one of the most charming with tables under centennial trees. The step menu lunch here is long and relaxing. If you have energy, end the day at the Carmelo Patti Winery. He is a garage winemaker who often welcomes tourists personally and tells incredible stories in a simple and authentic way. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy on this route is to split accommodation or choose a strategic base. The first option is Mendoza Center. It is practical, cheap, and close to nightlife, ideal for those who want to do day trips every day and dine on foot. The second option is Chacras de Coria in Lujan de Cuyo. It is a luxury residential neighborhood full of trees and boutique hotels. It is quiet, charming, and is halfway between the center and the wineries. The third option is the Uco Valley. It is an hour and a half from the city. It is for those seeking absolute luxury, waking up inside the wineries with the Andes Mountains in the window. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region in each of these areas. Staying in this marked area, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that, in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM, cell phone chip to have internet on the roads, Discounted travel insurance tickets for all the attractions we mentioned. Good and cheap hotels. We have already stayed at the car rental comparator, which is essential for the Uco Valley, and the global account to carry pesos or dollars. Save this page in your favorites. Day 4. High Mountain and Aconcagua. Today is the day to take a break from wine and see the snow. Hire the High Mountain Tour. You will take the international road towards Chile. The first stop is the Potrerillos Dam, with turquoise water. Continue to Puente del Inca, a natural yellow geological formation because of the sulfur. Arrive at the Aconcagua Provincial Park. Take the short hike to the Laguna de Horcones viewpoint to see Aqua Peak, the highest in the Americas at almost 23,000 feet. Bring a windbreaker jacket. The tour costs about $50. Day 5. The Spectacle of Uco Valley. Today we go to the most distant and impressive region, the Uco Valley. The landscape here is dramatic with wineries at the foot of the mountain. Visit Bodega Salantain. It has an underground cellar that looks like an amphitheater or religious temple, with perfect acoustics and a grand piano in the center. For lunch, go to Zuccardi Piedra Infinita. It was voted the best winery in the world several times. The stone architecture blends with the desert landscape. Lunch is a haute cuisine experience that costs about $120, but is worth every penny for the view and flavor. Day 6. Relaxation at the thermal baths. Go to the Cachuta Thermal Baths. It is a complex of stone pools with natural thermal water of various temperatures next to the Mendoza River. You have two options: the water park, which is more popular, full of families, and costs $8, or the hotel and spa, which is exclusive with lunch buffet, robe, and mud pools costing about $70 for the spa day. We highly recommend the spa day to relax. Day 7. Park and farewell. In the morning, visit General San Martin Park in the city. It is immense. Go up to Cerro de la Gloria to see the monument and the panoramic view of the city. Do the last wine shopping at the Sol y Vino store on Sarmiento Avenue. They pack for the plane, or buy olive oils and alfajores on Las Harris Avenue. Head to the airport. An important tip is to buy tickets for attractions in advance. Lunches at El Enemigo, Zuccardi, and Catena Zapata are the most popular in Argentina and sell out months before. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world, and you buy in dollars, saving on fees. Quick shopping tips. Mendoza is the place to buy wines that do not reach the US. Also buy Lore olive oils and leather jackets on Las Harris Avenue. And how much does it cost to eat in Mendoza? It is an excellent value for money. A sirloin steak with wine at Don Mario. A classic and cheap steakhouse costs about $16. A luxury tasting menu at wineries ranges from $60 to $160. And what to do at night? Aristides Villanueva Street boils from Thursday to Saturday. Bars like Ginger and the Antares Brewery are crowded with young people drinking on the sidewalk. The Hyatt Hotel Casino in Plaza Independencia is a more elegant option. And if you are traveling with kids, General San Martin Park has great playgrounds. The Serpentarium in the city is fun. Many wineries offer painting kits for children while parents taste. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. To enter Argentina, rules are simple. You generally just need your valid passport. No visa is required for tourism. And remembering travel insurance. Medical costs in Argentina for tourists are charged and can be expensive in quality private clinics. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description there is the comparator we use, which always finds insurance for half the price. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.